The secrets of buying jewelry. Hello, everyone. My name is Mark Crawford, and I am the co-owner of Joseph Nelson Jewelry. I am a private jeweler here in Orange County, Irvine, actually, California. And so I'm here to give away the secrets. That's right. Anything that you want to know when it comes to buying jewelry, we're going to cover, and we're going to give you the facts here so that you know when you buy your next piece of jewelry that you know for sure you're getting the highest quality piece for the best price. And so I'm going to give you a little background on myself so you understand where I come from, you understand my experience, and that way you'll have a better understanding to know whether or not I'm giving you real secrets or not. So 21 years ago, I started in the jewelry business. I was working at a mall jeweler, typical mall jewelry store, 18-year-old kid, first job. And you know what? I was good at it. I started off, thinking that this is just something to make a couple dollars. And I ended up, really enjoying it. So I started selling at a mall jewelry store, and where I was located in Maryland, we were in a pretty good mall, brand new mall actually at that time. And there was a larger, bigger box jewelry store that stood alone on this hill outside of where I worked. And, when I would take breaks, I would stand out there and look at that store. And I thought, wow, man, what it would be great to work there. So actually, I ended up getting a job there. And at that time, that store in 2005, through 2008, 2009, I would say that jewelry company owned the jewelry market in the United States. I mean, commercials everywhere, the top catchphrases, sponsorships on ESPN and all of your local network. Their TV was crazy. They had a new concept that was fresh for jewelry service center, jewelers in the store. And so it was very great for me. I was lucky. I was blessed actually to be in that store because at that time it was the third highest volume store in the country. And so I got to learn very young at a very high volume pace. At that time it was a $11 million store. And so, I got to help a lot of people, and I got to learn a lot about what big box jewelry is, from selling warranties to selling credit, to upgrade and trade-in process, and how it works in the jewelry business with repairs and sitting with jewelers and noticing different levels and quality of jewelers. And some guys can size, and some guys can make jewelry out of wax. And I got to see the full spectrum of a jewelry store. And so that was pretty amazing for a long time. But what happened is that I ended up going to an independent jeweler. Again, a great move at that time. 10 years I worked for big box. I go to independent jeweler, and this independent jeweler, they have a store, their third generation, and their jewelry store is 120 yards wide and 85 yards deep. So imagine a jewelry store the size of a football field. They carried every brand imaginable in the jewelry business, from Pandora to Corey to Simon G, Rattani, Henry Dawsey, any brand in jewelry, you name it, they sold it. And then they also sold some nice watch brands as far as Rolex, Estate Jewelry, Breitling watches, Tag Heuer. They kind of had all bases covered. And so I worked there for a while and got to see, again, high traffic, high volume types of customers that are looking, to buy jewelry for $400 up to $100,000 a piece. And so it was pretty amazing. And after my time there expired, I ended up going to what would be considered as big brand or major brand jewelry. And those stores would fall under the umbrella of like a Harry Winston or Cartier or a Tiffany or Van Cleef Arpels. These are like the mecca of jewelry stores. And so once I got to big brand, I thought, wow, this is like heaven, man. Like, you're talking about top materials, top quality diamonds, top color gemstones, the type of metal, the type of diamonds, everything was done at the highest and most elite level. And through my time with Big Brand Jewelers is I learned that the reason why Big Brand is at the level that they are is because of the fact that they have the level of jewelers that are just far superior than jewelers who are out there in the world. And so, the jewelry market is so big. I understand for 21 years why customers struggle so much with understanding or trusting, why they are going to buy from you. If you're at big box or if you're at high brand, it's just amazing, the variety that a customer can buy. And so when I was at Big Brand, the only reason I left Big Brand is because, for a while it was great. And then I was seeing, customers who would come in with these budgets of like $20,000 to $100,000, and they're looking at these diamonds that are priced double or triple what the market price is. And these customers just are not willing to pay the price for a 3-carat diamond, or a 2.5 carat, or even a 1.5 carat diamond. The markup was so high, and at the big brands, there's just nothing as a sales associate or a manager that you can do to assist a customer. They don't wheel and deal. The price is the price, and you're going to buy from the brand and buy from the brand. So over time, that started not to sit with me very well, that you're basically turning all of this business away, or you're trying to convince them to settle for something that's less than what they can afford. And so it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So I took a brief break from the jewelry business, and I ended up here in Orange County, California, and I got a job working at an independent jeweler in South Coast Plaza. Now, South Coast Plaza is the #1 shopping center in the United States. It's one independent jeweler, and then every big brand in the world: Harry Winston, Cartier, Tiffany, Van Cleef Arpels, Chopard, Mikimoto. And so through my time working for this independent, I was able to learn on the back end, what diamonds really cost, what Melly really costs. Melly stones are the small diamonds in the setting. What types of metal are available, from different types of 18 karat gold to different types of platinum. And I was able to come across a few jewelers who actually could make jewelry at the level of the high-end brands. And so basically, as I progressed through this independent and started to learn the knowledge, build relationships with vendors at the top of their game, from the best color gemstones in the world to the best diamonds in the world at wholesale price, and the best fabricators in the world, I said, what? After 21 years of doing this, it's time to just go independent, because no one can give the best price because of the overhead unless the person selling it is willing to take a little bit less. And so I hope you guys stay tuned. I have a lot of secrets to give away. And so again, my name is Mark Crawford, co-owner of Joseph Nelson Jewelry. You can see our website, josephnelsonjewelry.com, or you can catch us on Instagram at Joseph Nelson Jewelry. Stay tuned, because there's a lot of secrets we're going to be giving away coming soon.